Hey guys, it's Derek with Panhandle Exotics. Today I'm going to talk to you about raccoons. Most everyone knows what these guys are, but few people know how they are in captivity. If you're wanting something that's kind of laid back and a lazy little lap pet, you're making a big mistake. If you want something that's really intelligent, very rambunctious and playful and into absolutely everything, they might be a great choice for you. It really just depends on you and your family and what you're looking for. The lifespan on these guys varies quite a bit, and the wild is only about 1.5 to 3 years. The reasoning is typically because of hunting or because of driving incidents where these guys try to cross the road and it doesn't fare so well for them. In captivity, they've actually lived over 21 years. Their size does vary quite a bit as well. These guys can be anywhere from 15 to 40 pounds, sometimes even bigger. Genetics does play a big part of this, but so does the diet. Diet's very important. I will get into that a little bit later on. If you're still watching this, you're probably thinking a raccoon could be a good fit for you and your family. So I'll tell you a little bit about them. Raccoons are one of the seasonal pets that we work with. Means they're only available once a year, starting sometimes in the spring and ending sometime around the summer. We do go in order of reservations, so if you're certain you want one, get on the waiting list, because when it's full, that's it. There is a small chance that we'll have extras once the waiting list is full or filled, but it's not a guaranteed, and we'll never take more reservations than we're confident that we're going to be able to fill for that season. If you live in Florida, you do need a Class 3 permit. The permit's free. Once you've reserved your pet, we'll help you with the process. They are going to ask you for the source of the wildlife, which is going to be Panhandle Exotics. They're also going to want our permit information. We're happy to give that out, but we don't until you've reserved your pet. So again, the first step is to get on the waiting list. When you take your pet home, it's going to be around 5 to 7 weeks old. Its eyes will be open. It's going to be kind of making its little chatter noises and crawling around, but it's not yet weaned. These guys are still syringe feeding. The reason that we pull them at this age is for a very specific reason. It helps with the bonding process tremendously. They see that their life depends on you because you're the one feeding them, and that helps them learn that they can trust you, which helps establish that bond. The formula that we've used for many years. It's worked really well for us. Different people do different things, but we're going to stick with what we've used because we've done it consistently and we like it honestly quite a bit. We do 1 scoop of second step puppy formula. We do 1 scoop of kitten formula. We add about a teaspoon of honey, and we do about 3/4 a cup of water and a little bit of baby rice cereal just to thicken it. And then we'll feed this about every 4 hours by syringe using a miracle nipple. Miracle nipple is a small saucer-shaped nipple. We do actually carry these in store. You're going to go very, very slow. You're doing the work. As long as you go slow and steady, you're not going to aspirate these guys. And you're just going to put it into the corner of their mouth. If they start to suck on the syringe, you're going to stop them because you don't want them to pull that formula out on their own. They could go too quickly and it can cause aspiration. As long as you have the control, then you're going to be able to prevent that. Whenever you're done, you're going to take like a little washcloth or just a warm washcloth or puppy pad, like a wipe, and you're going to pat them on the bottom and their underside, and then you're going to kind of stimulate them to go pee and poop. That's basically replicating what the mom would do. She would lick them to kind of stimulate them. You're obviously not going to do that, at least I would hope not. So use a warm washcloth or a wet wipe, something like that. As they get older, they're going to eat more and more. Don't ever force them to eat though when they're done. Don't ever try to force them to keep going. They will let you know when they're done. When they're done, they're done. If they want more, keep going. As they get older and they drink more formula at a time, you can stretch out how often their feedings are a little bit longer each time. When you first get them, you're going to keep them in a hard-sided pet crate. The reason is you're restricting their movement to prevent them from falling and getting hurt. You're also going to be able to put a heat pad underneath it. Just a normal human heat pad like you would get from CVS or Walmart, Walgreens, whatever, but you want to do one that does not have an auto shutoff. The reason is if it has an auto safety shutoff, you're going to have to get up about every 1.5 hours throughout the night and turn it back on, which could be a real hassle. And if you sleep through your alarm, good luck. But you're going to do that covering about 2/3 of their enclosure, the pet taxi, and that way they have a little area. If they get too warm, they can get off, but then the rest of the time they're going to be kept warm from it. And just put a small fleece blanket inside and then a little stuffed animal for them to hold on to. You're going to keep them in this for quite a while, actually. Once they get a little bit bigger and they're a lot more coordinated, at that point, you start moving them to a bigger enclosure, and then as an adult, the bigger the better. You just want to limit their size until they're a little bit older is all. One thing you can do as an adult is check out our vid for how to make a large enclosure. Go to panhandleexoticstv.com. It'll just forward you to our YouTube channel. And you'll see what we do for our capuchin monkey, where she has her own bedroom, and you can replicate this pretty easily, and it's gonna work really, really well for these guys. Jumping back to the food, when they get a little bit older, we switch them to Victor dog food, and we use the beef and brown rice. We soak it with water. Basically, don't make it soupy. We'll actually set it on the counter for about 15-20 minutes and let it soak it up, so it's almost like a mush. And just to pre-warn you, they like to stand in their bowl, they'll kind of play with it, smear it, throw it around. They're gonna have fun whenever they get that bowl. It's very, very messy, but it is kind of their next step. So once they've mastered this, then you can start introducing different things. You can start giving them dry dog food instead, and then give them their water source in a water bottle or a water bowl. If you give them a water bottle, be sure to show them how to use it. Easiest way is take it, just gently kind of squeeze it and squirt them in the face. That way they realize that's where water comes from, and then they're gonna know that that's a source to go back to. And then you could start introducing soft foods. Baby foods are a great choice, bananas, green beans, anything like that. And then as they get a little bit older, frozen thawed fruit, frozen thawed vegetable, fresh fruit, fresh vegetable, hard-boiled eggs. We do cooked chicken, we do cooked beef. Just be sure it's bland, it's unseasoned. The one big thing is just be sure that you're going really slow with the introduction of new foods. If you do too much too quick, you're gonna upset their stomach and give them diarrhea. So just a little bit at a time is all, like as far as options go. And you can kind of try out new things and see how they like it. If you guys haven't yet gotten your supplies for your raccoon, we do have a raccoon starter kit that's available. Go to our website, panhandleexotics.com, type the words raccoon starter kit in the search bar, and it'll pop right up for you. It does include the hard-sided pet crate that you'll need. It comes with the human heat pad that does not have shutoff. It comes with a full can of kitten formula. It comes with the puppy formula, 2 of the feeding syringes, and 2 of the miracle nibbles. If you guys have any questions at all, we're here for you throughout the whole way. The help does not stop just whenever you take possession of the animal. We're happy to answer any questions. Come by or call anytime, 850-542-4410. We're open every day but Mondays. Thanks for watching our vid. Be sure to hit the like button and follow. Thank you.